Happy spring equinox, Ostara, astrological new year, Aries season. The energy today is so tender. Like, so tender. I don't even know how to describe what I'm feeling in my body right now, but there's like a very clear thread that wants to come through in this reading. So we'll see what comes through, but if you feel called to stay, stay. If you don't, I send you a lot of love. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here, and I do have another account where I go by Astrology, where I channel the upcoming transits, astrological influences through videos, but also I have a newsletter. It's called Letters from the 8th House. All that information I write down and send to you every Monday to guide you through the week ahead using astrology. The best way you guys can support me is subscribing there. Everything's going to be linked down below in the description box, especially if you want to work with me or join my community. Okay, so the first thing that is present right now, and I just love living this life because everything becomes a sign and synchronicity for me. And there's a very specific song that means a lot to me personally that kept automatically queuing in my music. Like I wasn't queuing it up, but it would queue up, and I'm like, this is, and it was interesting because I was thinking about the song and then it just showed up, and I love when that happens. So the song is Last Chance. It's by Cascade, and I want to describe the meaning of this song for me and how it helped me because it feels like a full circle culmination point that has to do with a return to innocence for the collective that's coming through. And when I was in really dark times as a young teen girl, this song was, and I'm going to get emotional, but it feels important for me to share some of my story with you guys because I like to share. And there's something about, I just really personally struggle with this whole like mysterious, esoteric person online that like keeps all their journey to themselves and just offers wisdom. Like I'm right here walking step by step with you guys, and I am like, I'm just another girl. I'm just sharing and talking and putting voice to this. And so when I was young, I'd use this, oh fuck yes, I just split my deck, and Heaven Sent 33. 33 is very, very significant. 333, 33, 369, all signs. Okay. And that's so crazy because she literally has the thread of light that I was literally seeing coming through. It was like this white thread, this download. Okay, anyways, I'm like, I keep getting distracted. I'm just excited. So I'd use this song to time travel as a young girl, and I would dance to this song, Last Chance, and it always meant something so profound to me and something I didn't know at that time, but I understand now. And I would time travel with that song to my future self and kind of get that reassurance of everything's going to be okay because I can see my future self. And I get emotional because it was so clear to me that like everything would turn out okay, that no matter what was happening in my life at that present moment, that I would be fine, that this was just a moment in time, and anytime I could return to that song and see what was coming. And so I use this song to time travel back to that version of myself. And I dance with her. All these different times of my life, I dance with her to give that reassurance. And so to dive deeper into the lyrics here, it says, please don't break me. Please don't let me fall. Please don't break me and leave me nothing at all. Because this is my one last chance to breathe. My one last chance to breathe. And it just kind of repeats those lyrics. And what it meant for me was like really understanding that this version of my life has a very significant purpose, bigger purpose. And that's what I feel this message is going to transform into, is like understanding the bigger piece at play happening for all of us collectively. And this sort of delicateness of returning to innocence, to like deeper trust, deeper knowing, deeper understanding, deeper opening. And like this one last chance to breathe, like this kind of resurrection energy where it's like, this is a pivotal moment for our collective that's happening right now. Okay, so it felt important that I explain all that to you. Now I'm going to roll my Astro dice to get deeper insight. Yeah, yeah. I'm so tender today, guys, and I love just, I used to be so afraid to be just like, let my emotions be seen. But it's so beautiful. So I just rolled the North Node in Scorpio in the 4th house. Again, a return to innocence. It's like there is this like deepening into your ancestral lines that's coming up here where it's 1:33 right now as I'm filming this, again 33. This is you are here to unveil the shadows that's in your lineage, like your whole existence here, right? This bigger picture is like a complete transformation of your DNA, of your ancestry, and it feels like it's a lot bigger than just this life. It is okay, I'm just gonna I get the ego comes in with these sort of messages because I have also been on the path with you of like feeling afraid to share some of the bigger things, but I always press and challenge myself to be the one to share, because I know what I'm about to say is not for everybody, but it's going to find the right people, which is essentially that you were not supposed to be here in this life. You were not supposed to come back to Earth. But you chose to. Because you see. That's the best way to say it. And there's like this pivotal vision of like understanding the bigger thing that was happening here on Earth and seeing there's unfinished business here, and if myself and all of you don't step in, things would not end up better. And so this upgrade that is happening is really this like breaking through the veil, opening the veil, allowing light to come through, allowing your gifts and magic to come through. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people think it's got to be this big, pivotal, grand thing, but it's literally you being you is the pivot point. Is like you are literally heaven sent. This is not about things coming in for you. You are the energy of heaven sending energy to this earth. And this morning it was so clear in my journey. This choice to show up here, this choice to incarnate on earth again, you made that choice. You know you made that choice, and you knew it was not going to be easy this round, that there was going to be a lot of trials and tribulations, and there was a veil put over you at a young age. But again, this sort of like you always knew that cord that tied you to your origin source, right? Your like true family, your true energy. And knowing that you're kind of a rebel in that way, like, and it's funny, this is the Sacred Rebels deck. Like, you rebelled against a lot of other entities, other people of other origins. Basically, were like, no, we can't go help Earth. We can't, like, this is just the trajectory. And a lot of people rebelled. And this phrase is coming to mind of something my friend called me. He's like, "You're not a evolutionary astrologer, you're a revolutionary astrologer." And I'm really feeling that deeply. Like there's something about a revolution, about change, and it's through like not necessarily like physical acts of adversity, but inner rebellion, right? There's this shifting of the DNA, like truly shifting. Now I am going to which deck? This deck. Dive into this. There was this clear choice you made to come back, and Spirit really wants me to press in on that, where it's like you truly chose to come back here. And I feel really like a broken record saying that over and over again, but it's really present. What else? Like the golden lineage. Yeah, I'm just seeing gold light. That seems significant for somebody. The number 12. Okay. They were having me like shuffle that in a really weird way. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. You're finally returning to yourself. Oh my God. And we have the healer. Yeah. It's a very interesting pathway that you went down. You did it alone. You healed yourself. You did all of this on your own. It's like, I heard like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like you knew. And it's, what's really funny is Spirit, like the primordial beings, like the origin source basically was like, you didn't think that we knew that you were going to rebel. That was a part of the plan. That was a part of it. And we knew that you would do this. Path, give me insight for the person watching this. I want to bring in deeper understanding, deeper insight, and steps forward. Okay. You're not in the clear yet, in a good way. We have the underworld, and we have the bardo. It's a very interesting energy that's kind of coming up right now, where it's like, now it's time for you, like you're very familiar with the terrain of the underworld and the bardo, but what's different right now, again, with the Scorpio North Node in the 4th house, right? This is the next level, next terrain to embark on with this new integrated version of yourself. You've yet to traverse the underworld as a fully embodied inner union, like centered person. Like it's always been this sort of dive to find those parts that were imbalanced and bring them into balance. And now it's time for you to return. Oh, I heard. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. um as soon as I said that, they basically just threw a whole picture in my mind, a whole story of like, your realm is the underworld, your realm is the darkness. And a lot, like the best story that I can really relate this to is that of Persephone, right? Where she has the ability to move through both terrains, but you've actually entered your sovereignty, like entered the space of being a king or being a queen, being a royal. Like you've actually went through the ceremonial process personally to be crowned, and you are. Tell me about this threshold, Spirit. Like, what's interesting is what I'm seeing is like you're pulling like heaven, right? Heaven sent. You're pulling like you are heaven embodied, but you're also like the underworld too. Like you're literally both. And there's times for you to operate in either and or, but it's like Threshold the temple. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. And there's a plane flying over. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but sorry, I feel like I have a secret and you guys are like, tell us, tell us, tell us. Essentially, with the threshold and the temple coming through, you're meant to like be a guide. I'm hearing that one song, I'll be your guide, I'll be your GUIDE to the other side. I don't know what that's from. I don't know what that's from. But truly, like, because again, the number 12, I'm hearing like disciples. Like, there's something about you having, like, that was coming through big time, which is like, who's in your court? Like, who are your ladies in waitings, or I don't know the alternative for the male version of that. I don't know if they have that. Men in waiting, I don't know. There's a bee in here. Yep. You have entered the queen energy. What's interesting is like you don't have to do anything to attract these students is what it feels like. Like it really does feel like you're stepping into a different, like now that you've come together, you have embarked back into the underworld, but this time you're not going alone. You're guiding people. You're guiding people. I'm seeing like Hecate. You're guiding people. Okay, we have the mountain and the cave. Oh my god. I'm getting chills. The crone and the unseen. You guys are actually like you might work with Hecate. Yeah, we need to read from this one book. Whenever the mountain comes out, I do some book divination from this book. What is stopping you? What is your hesitation? What can we overcome to actually descend into the underworld, to step into the power of the teacher, to step into the power of the priestess? You are stepping into priestesshood and you are calling in disciples, acolytes. Okay. Your body is governed by a homeostatic impulse. Okay, your brain is built to reinforce and regulate your life. Your subconscious mind has something called a homeostatic impulse, which regulates functions like body temperature, heartbeat, breathing. Brian Tracy explained this as through your autonomic nervous system, your homeostasis. Guys, I'm going to struggle with this. Homeostatic impulse maintains a balance among hundreds of chemicals in your billions of cells, so your entire physical machine functions in complete harmony most of the time. But what many people don't realize is just as your brain is built to regulate your physical self, it tries to regulate your mental self. Your mind is constantly filtering and bringing your attention information and stimuli. I don't think this sentence is correct. Your mind is constantly filtering and bringing your attention information and stimuli that affirm your pre-existing beliefs. This is known as in psychology. Oh God, I'm struggling to read this. I'm sorry, guys. This is known in psychology as confirmation bias, as well as presenting you with repeated thoughts and impulses that mimic and mirror what you've done in the past. Your subconscious mind is the gatekeeper of your comfort zone. It is also the realm in which you can either habituate yourself to expect and routinely seek the actions that would build and reinforce the greatest success, happiness, wholeness, and healing of your life. What this teaches us is that when we're going through a healing or changing process in our life, we have to allow our bodies to adjust to this new sense of normalcy. This is why all change, no matter how good, will be uncomfortable until it's also familiar. This is why even though we can get stuck in self-destructive habits and cycles, even though they feel good, that does not mean they are good for us. We have to use our minds to practice discernment. We have to use our supreme intelligence and decide whether we want to go, who we want to be, and when when we have to allow our bodies to adjust over time. We cannot live being governed by how we feel. Our emotions are temporary and not always reflective of reality. This was beautiful. This is beautiful. This is essentially saying, I feel as though your mind has already embarked on this, what's standing in your way is this. I'm talking to the people who you have this heart-based knowing about everything that I've said here. It's this and the programming of this that is standing in your way, and your body needs to and gets to adjust, because you are entering this realm of being a priestess, a priest, a teacher, a guide, and helping people traverse into the darker aspects of themselves in a way that is going to be deeply healing and fulfilling for them. That is why you came here. It's like making change one person at a time. And it doesn't have to be these have to be students of yours, but even the embodiment of you embracing the fact that you have cultivated this depth of knowledge and you are embodying it that. That's the discrepancy I'm seeing. It's almost like your body is resisting, and struggling with the integration. But additionally, there's been a lot of upgrades happening to the body. It's like your body is going through the process of actually really allowing you to move into this newer energy. Okay. Now, on the other side of this, let's talk about that. As you settle into allowing your body to adjust, to feel, to move into this new part of you. Tell me about that. I feel like I'm tapping into your higher self right now. Your future self. Future self. What can they know? Your future self is the one guiding you forward. These things that you're feeling, the premonition, the visions that you've been having, they're all from your future self, from your higher self. Okay? This is beautiful. Oh. They definitely confirmed something for me, because I saw the lover card pop out in the other deck, but I was like, and now my ears are ringing. I'm like, I don't want this to be a love reading, but I had a moment today, and I'm going to be so honest with you. I was like, Izzy, why are you resisting love readings? Because I actually love love. I really do love love. And I feel it was a past version of me that had this aversion to it because of the fact that I have been jaded in love. And it's something that I'm presently moving through. And it's like, this pathway isn't going to be done alone. It is going to have union, because you do know that that's a part of that. And your future self's like, yeah, babes, you're going to have love. This is just, you're so focused on, this. Ugh. Hit my ring. Sorry, that was probably really loud on your ears. It's this. You guys are focused on this, the red and white rose, which is really your divinity, your spirit, your soul essence, right? That beautiful rebellious spirit of yours that chose to come back, right? Connecting with your body. And there is something about what I'm seeing so clearly with that North Node in Scorpio in the 4th house is you watched the DNA lines of yours that you're physically embodying as a spirit. You were like, we need these codes. You literally were formulating the best possible DNA sequence for your soul to enter into a body and show up here to shake some shit up, to actually do some hard work. And this is just really, you are allowing yourself to settle into this. You are allowing yourself to Venus. There is a big part of love here. You can't, your higher self's like, babes, you, and maybe me even just revealing that of my own personal process with love readings. I'm like, I just heard babes, you know that love is the answer. This integration process is a form of self-love and self-devotion and not resisting these things. With Venus coming out here. Anything else you want to say, higher self, future self? I heard you a bad bitch. They're just so happy. Oh, wow. Virgin's milk. golden rose, right? Remember I just kept seeing gold and then blood. Everything that I just said about like your DNA, like I want you guys to know all the roses here. My friends, okay. To kind of, oh my God. And then inner union on the bottom. To condense this, your future self is really saying to you here that I love when they give me, like, genuinely, your future self is so relaxed and just so happy and joyful. I just heard the lyric, I got the magic in me. Everything I touch, like I heard like babes like don't worry about it, like this is the trajectory, but it's a matter of like letting your body catch up to the reality that you're already in, like you're already in this. Again, wrapping back up to the DNA point with the blood, like I really am seeing there's a alchemical process happening within your blood, like you're changing your DNA, you're changing things around. The golden rose, you are unfurling these sort of mysteries. Like you have so much knowledge within you, and it's not knowledge that is verbal or based in language, right? It's a feeling, it's an expression, it's a knowing, it's just gnosis in general. And then the virgin's milk is this, I love this energy. It is very innocent, it is very pure, it is, again, you returning, and I want to articulate like this return to innocence, because that is like what I feel I'm going to call this message. It's you becoming who you've always been. Like when you look back at your childhood self, right? Who you were before there was any conditioning, anything else pressed upon you, that you then, that is who you're returning to with the knowledge of an adult who's gone through so much, and you're just radiating pure love. And that's really what Spirit's like, just love, and like guide people into the darkness. Oh, and I just heard again with love, like this has been coming up, like I heard I will follow you into the dark, that song by Death Cab for Cutie. Love of mine, someday you will die. I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding lights. And I don't think you realize that whomever this person is that's in your future spouse, they understand that your guys' relationship is a lot bigger than just a relationship, right? They know this. Yeah, this is really, really sweet. And this return to innocence is like you no longer need, like, are entering partnerships. This is like a little sidebar. You're not entering partnerships for the hope that your partner is going to help heal your inner father wound, inner mother wound. You're entering relationship because you've done that and they've done that. And now you guys get to just be in pure childlike joy together. It's really beautiful. Okay. One last card. My eyes keep drifting back to the Virgin's milk, and I'm almost seeing this sort of connection that's happening back to your origin source so clearly. Like there's a drop of like pure knowledge that has and or is going to be coming in. Last two cards. We have spirals of manifestation, and I have to cover this, and collaborative dreaming. This is just big confirmation for all of us here in general. Like I said at the beginning, and my vulnerability with this, like this is a collective dream that we're all in, and we all know our bigger, like we have individual missions in this bigger picture, and we know the future that we can shape. We know that potential, and spirals of manifestation is like allowing that to come in, and just as, and that's making me think of this card, the healer, like as we continue to heal the self, we heal everybody. Okay. I'm going to leave this here. I'm sending you guys so much love. I have so much gratitude for all of you. I am going to, I don't know where that was going, but if you do feel called to get a reading from me, my readings are open. And additionally, my favorite thing that I love doing is my natal chart readings. Oh, my ears are ringing. Which I dive into your soul blueprint and really get clear on that mission and why you're here and the tools you have and the patterns and understanding yourself at a level that is my way of reading natal charts is pretty otherworldly. So if you feel called, I would love to do that. And additionally, my community's open. Yeah. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.